Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller Prospecting. Welcome to another Gold Panning Fever, episode number 125. Let me go catch up on chat if I can figure out what I'm doing. A horrible headache tonight, so bear with me. James Culver, how's it going? Thank you for joining us. Wrenches, Repairs, and Prospecting, how's it going, brother? Charles King, thank you both for being here. Alan Curie, thank you for being here. All right, brother. See you when you wake up then. PA Patriot, how's it going? HD Chevrolet, thank you for being here and being a mod. I appreciate it as always. Donna, thank you for being here and being a mod as always. Appreciate you both being here. Rain or shine, you're both pretty much here always. Kathleen Maples, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. What else we got here? Oh, still no package from Jericho. Big surprise, HD. Chris W, how's it going? Rudy 2781. Package total. Stephen LeBlanc. Mike over at the Gold Vlog. I was trying to watch your video, but I was running too late. Scrapyard Prospecting. Richard B. Let's see, make sure I'm catching up with everybody. Ortiz, thank you for being here and being a mod, brother. Thank you, appreciate it. All right, the Malbar Scott. See you here. All right, let me get my stuff situated here. Ronnie's Digs, how's it going? Appreciate it. Nightbot, thank you for being here. Yeah, I did. We'll say, I was kind of surprised the mic's meeting up. I'm kind of curious to find out. I only got to watch like the first 2 minutes of it. I'd be curious if it comes to blows or arm wrestling or, rolling dice, rolling nuggets, see who wins. But I'll be watching that as soon as my show's over and I'm crashed on a couch. And I will tell everyone, I've almost finished shooting part 2 of the championship quarterfinals. So my Patreon members, if you're a Patreon member, probably end of next week or something. Not this weekend, but the following weekend. I'll post it on Patreon. So it'll be like 2 weeks early on Patreon for that. So y'all will know long before the winners know. Chat for an hour. Awesome. That's awesome. Mike, both Mikes are great people, but I've only met one of y'all, so one of these days. If I would have known everyone was going to the Gold Nugget Hug, I probably would have. No, I probably wouldn't have gone because of my kids and, got to be around my kids. But, I would have pretended like I was going. I would have told everyone I was going. But Joey Brown, Nebo Gold, how's it going? You going to have some Paydirt soon, Nebo Gold? And thank you for joining the show. I appreciate it. Banshee Mining. Thank you for joining us. I was watching your video earlier questioning if you should go to the gem show. And it's funny. Everyone's just like, yeah, go. I mean, of course, if it doesn't cost them anything, they're all going to tell you to go. Fern, how's it going? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Rocky Mountain Prospector, how's it going, brother? Keith and Wynn, AU Prospecting the Northwest. Thank you for being here. And if I miss anyone, I apologize. Just keep shouting out stuff and I'll eventually see your name and say, oops, sorry I missed you. But I think I got everybody. I think I got them all. Yeah, I can't blame you. Vendetta is a great guy. He's a really nice, good guy. You're a good guy. I've talked to both y'all. Yeah. Another good guy, John, over at Flash in the Pan Paydirt. That's whose Paydirt we're going to be going through today. Flash in the Pan Paydirt. He did not get to be in the championship. He was one of the sellers that just unfortunately doesn't sell a 1 gram bag, so I couldn't put him in there. Even though his price point was about the same as some of the other sellers that didn't make the list. I mean, he's in the same price point as Kenai Gold's 1 gram bag, but they didn't make the list either. But I really wanted to just focus on sellers that guaranteed a gram, so... Unfortunately, Flash in the Pan didn't make it in the championship, so we're going to be panning him out today. So just to show, I do like him. He is on my website. Miller Prospecting is one of my top 10 recommended sellers. So Yeah, so I've met one of the Mikes. I'll have to meet the other Mike one of these days. But you're farther away though, so it might be a longer time. Next time you're buying gold, like somebody's precious gem collection near Indiana, let me know. Probably might not ever happen, but you never know. Someone might be hoarding some gold in Indiana. It's not me. I know somebody that's hoarding some gold in Tennessee. Daryl Franklin, thank you for joining us. Dean Olson, thank you. Dave B, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. So hopefully everyone's been doing good. Guidos, how's it going? Thank you for joining here. Yeah, sometime. Yeah. It'll all work out. I'm not kicking the bucket just yet, so I got a few years left in me. So, but yeah, hopefully everyone had a good time. Is finding some good gold or finding some good Paydirt, things like that. So, if anyone ever comes across any new Paydirt sellers, make sure you let me know. Hit me up on Patreon or email me so I can add them to my list of people I need to review. So I still have quite a few. I have enough to make it through all the way till next year. So. Hopefully you get some more sellers too, so it'll be more years after that. Loaded shelf in Tennessee, definitely. I figure eventually I'm going to get there. Now that I've bit the bullet and decided that I'm going to start putting bags of Paydirt up there with gold. Eventually mine will be there, so, unless I go and knock all my teeth out again and, my credit cards are maxed out and I need money, so. Hopefully that won't happen though. T-Rep Adventures, how's it going? Thank you for joining us. But so yeah, we're gonna be panning out some gold, and over the next couple of months, I'm gonna be trying to some of these Tuesday nights pan out. Usually, especially the ones after the championship of people who didn't make it in. So for today, it's Flash in a Pan Paydirt. I do know maybe not. Maybe it's next month. I have some iPan for gold to pan out because he didn't make it in there as well. And there's other sellers that didn't make it into the championship that I won't be panning out just because they were way too expensive. Klesh Gold, Kenai Gold, they were just absolutely crazy expensive. Paying $107 for a 1 gram bag is, a little bit too much. Zane Miller, how's it going? Thank you for joining the show. I'm doing good. I can't complain. I got a horrible headache today, but it'll go away as soon as I fall asleep. So CJ Hayes, how's it going? Babanchi, how's it going? Or Bobanik? I don't know how to say that, but welcome. Appreciate it. So yeah, championship started out good. Like I said, I've almost finished part 2. I've actually panned everything out. I panned out all 16 bags have now been panned out. And I have the ROI. So I actually know in my little noggin who made the top 8. But I haven't shot the actual second part after the panning. So I have to finish that up. And then I have to do editing. And it's going to take a lot because it's 2 videos again. I will have a short version and a long version. So Patreon members, probably not this weekend, but next weekend, I will have part 2 championship just for y'all. Anyone else is going to have to wait until September. So... But I was too excited. I couldn't wait. I was like, I got the Paydirt. I got to know. And plus, I got to figure out, when to order more, what to do. So who's going to make it? So somewhere in Ohio. Thank you for joining us. Big Texas Prospecting. Thank you for joining us. So we had some big ones. Who did we have? I don't even remember who was in this other one. No. Gold Nugget sales, we already did your bag, so we did your bag last month, or beginning of this month, so. That's awesome, Jeremy. Glad you enjoyed it. Ibuprofen, yeah. They don't really help me, so. Weekend of the 19th, yeah, maybe. But if you text me, brother, I'll probably upload it early if you remind me, and I'll put it up like the day before. So that way you can see it. So it's gonna depend though. This isn't a guarantee. I still have to edit it, and I have to shoot the rest of it, which will be, I can't do it tomorrow, so that'll be Thursday, and it'll probably take me a week to edit it. But something could go wrong, and I could end up having to reshoot stuff because that typically happens with me. I forget to turn on a microphone or something. I actually still have everything set up over here just in case that happens. I generally don't put anything away until I'm finished editing, just in case. Ah, well, I think you won though, didn't you? Didn't you win a second bag though? So I think that was probably that could have you could have considered if you'd have poured that in your crazy bag, you could have considered it a bonus, right? But good to know, good to know. There was three out of what, six? So it was a 50-50 shot. And thank you for joining the show, Casey. I appreciate it. But all right, we're gonna go. Let me set up my pan. Let me turn on the panning cam. There we go. We're gonna shrink down the ugly mug. We're gonna start doing some panning. Get some of this flash in the gold pan. So here we go. There's the pan. And get rid of the ugly mug. All right. I'll move some stuff around. Let y'all talk amongst yourselves. You can badmouth me for a few minutes because I won't be able to see it. Or so I say. Yeah. A couple shots of Crown. Yeah, I don't drink, so the Crown would definitely probably knock me out. That would definitely get rid of it. How's it going, Flash in the pan? I appreciate you just popping in, even if it's for just a second. We'll be having some fun with your Paydirt tonight. All right, I need to open up stuff. Yeah, HD knows where all the places are. There we go. Got chat open now. 103 in Mississippi. Oh my gosh, y'all crazy. Man, I'm so glad. That's the one thing I don't miss about the South is the heat. Oh my gosh. I think it was in the 80s today, maybe. I don't know. I didn't even look. I was smart. I stayed inside all day. All right. Let's open this bad boy up. Put some gloves on. Let me clean up my pan. This pan's full of black sands. I don't want to add more trouble to my Paydirt. Yeah, I've been drinking water and I've been drinking water and coffee all day. So, but yeah, I might do that. I might chug some water. I usually drink a whole bunch right before I eat. So maybe because I haven't eaten dinner yet, I tend to eat late on live show night. So. Hey, Blistering Barnacles, how's it going? And thank you everyone for the suggestions. There we go. Now this should be fairly easy Paydirt to go through. It's pretty easy stuff. There we go. Got a couple gems and stuff in it. I need to start saving these things. Right now, the way I do it is I kind of just dump in my Tuesday tailings, but then I classify my Tuesday tailings down to an 1/8 inch. So all this stuff kind of gets thrown away. Actually, it ends up going in my yard. So one day someone's going to be digging up my yard. They're going to find all kinds of gems and stuff. And they're going to be like, oh, wow. But all right, let's get to it. Yeah, I like flash in the pan Paydirt. I wish he sold a 1 gram bag so I could put one on my shelf. I'm teasing. Now, I'm mostly trying to keep just unique bags of Paydirt on my shelf. I'm still hunting for a Eureka Joe's. I thought I had somebody that might have a bag, but they didn't have one. They thought they did, but they didn't. So I did get my lynch mining. Still need. I think Nightbot's diabetic, so he can't have sugar. Little piece of silver right there. Just went off the edge. A little piece of silver. I guess those are the silver will definitely be going in the Tuesday's bags. A little gold, another piece of silver, but we'll put that in the water for Tuesdays. I don't want silver. Now I am guaranteed, what is it, 1.33 grams in this bag, or 1 1/3. No. Which to me is 1.33, so. Hmm. All right, one of these days, if I ever get another like stimulus check, I'll have to get one of his vault or something for my shelf, because I have one on my shelf, but it's empty. And I remember I took it down for a week or something when I was reorganizing my shelf, and he got upset with me that I took it off. Because once you put something on a shelf, you got to kind of keep it there. So, but eventually I'll have to replace it with one that's got gold in it. I know. And it's nothing against Flash not having the 1 gram bag. Me and him talk about it all the time. I know his reasons why. And there's nothing wrong with not having a 1 gram bag. Piece of Dalmatian there. I am Zaxxon. Thank you for joining us. I don't think I said hi to you earlier. Appreciate you being here. A little bit picker. Just trying to see if I can pick it up. Some more silver as well. Let pull that out. I didn't say you needed one. I just said I need one. That's the difference. I didn't say you needed to sell one. I just said I need one. I actually need a 1 gram vault is what I need. I think, what's it, 7.5 is the minimum vault you do? Or is it a 5? And I need a stimulus check to be affording to have something that size sitting on my shelf. I have some Culver's dirt. Culver's dirt, yours is going the last Tuesday of the month. That's when I have yours scheduled. I don't know if I had told you or not, but yeah. We'll be doing some Culver's Ghost Town Paydirt. It's funny, I'd actually set up tonight. I'd made the thumbnail and everything for your Paydirt tonight, Culver's. But then I realized I was scheduling it way wrong. I'd already scheduled it for the last weekend of the month. Some more gold, some more silver. Yeah. Oops, drop the silver in the Tuesday tailings. Drop some more silver in the Tuesday tailings. There we go. Dump that over here. Hey, Ryan C. Thank you for joining the show. Appreciate it. Appreciate everyone who showed up tonight, who always shows up. I appreciate everybody. Move my microphone a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, Amazon is really, if anyone ever goes to sell on Amazon, you really have to calculate your prices. You can't just sell stuff like, I'm going to sell this for X amount. You really have to work their model because, they charge you X amount based on how much everything is. So you got to charge the most you can without going over the limit. You have to use the weight, the exact amount, Yeah, there's nothing wrong selling a 1.33 gram bag. Except you didn't get the championships. So you might not have a really cool trophy, which I'm not going to have. What? How could you be eating, MJ? It's so disrespectful. And did you bring enough for everybody, MJ? Yeah, I would not sell on Amazon. Amazon is just, ugh. I remember there used to be, he's probably still on YouTube. There used to be on YouTube that, I think he's the largest book seller on Amazon, or a private bookseller that's not actually Amazon, a used bookseller. He's the largest used bookseller on Amazon. And he used to have a YouTube channel. It is unbelievable the amount of work he would have to do. And he used to always talk about like he had millions of dollars of the inventory over at Amazon. A couple more big pieces there. 3 more pieces. Some more silver too. All this silver is going in the Tuesday tailings. Less I have to pan out in the end. There's Bierman's in the house. How's it going, Bierman? Nah, MJ's gonna be doing some GNS. I know. I still want to get some of the. I need to try the white horse. That's one up. Oh, I was watching GS Prospecting's video of your store. It's an awesome store, brother. I didn't mean it like that, Mike. Maybe I should start saying, man, that 107% ROI bucket. I'm gonna have to try one of those. That's the one I need to pan out. Just Josh. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. What are you talking about, weeb? Just me and my pan. More silver going off the side. Silver. Just ditching the silver into the Tuesday tailings. Been a while since I've done a flash in the pan on a Tuesday. Or reviewed it. Been a while since I reviewed. I need to review one of your bags too. Exactly. Yeah, no bags of Paydirt with body parts in them. Like, I know a whole bunch of people in a community I could put pieces of a body in and send it to them. They'll put it on their shelves. And I apologize to anyone. I keep noticing I'm missing parts of chat. Richard B., thank you for being here. I appreciate it. If you say something and I don't say anything, make sure you highlight my name and post it again until I see it. More gold, more silver, a lot of silver. We all know I love silver. A couple big chunky pieces. All right, let's do this last little bit. I've been trying to figure out a way I can reset up my studio. And we all know I like taking apart my studio and putting it back together. So I can start weighing up the Paydirt and stuff on the live shows as opposed to doing a Wednesday update. But I have to figure out how to swap between this camera and my other camera and not have too much dead time. We'll have to see. I have to play around with it. Maybe I'll play around with it on some of the future upcoming live shows to see how it works. Hey, Meaty, how's it going? Thank you for joining us. Carson Prospecting, how's it going, brother? Thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. All right, brother. I appreciate it. Go watch that. Go watch your kids, man. Have a great night. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, man. You have a great one, man. Hey, S-Rip, how's it going? Ooh, there's a nice piece of gold. Like the question mark of gold. That's a chunker. Nice chunker of silver, too. Tuesday tailing. But all right, let's clean this rest of this up. Definitely some easy Paydirt to go through. Well, I appreciate it, Big Texas. Look who's joining the party. All right, we'll just leave that up there. Get rid of all this silver. Oh, man. Now I want a chili dog, man. Chili dog is my one, like, serious guilty pleasure. Like, once a month, I go get everything and make myself a chili dog. Actually, I make like 3 or 4 chili dogs. That's why I don't do it too often. But I do love good chili dog, man. Barely tasting them. That's a good thing about a chili dog. You'll have to be tasting it for hours to come. We had sausage dogs like last week or something with my kids. For whatever reason, they're not fans of hot dogs. Yeah. And it's funny too because, like, when I was a kid, hot dogs were made out of the worst stuff possible. Now they're not so bad. It's up, Carson. Miller prospecting in the house. There's some nice looking gold, some silver mixed in there. Yeah. Where's my favorite tweezers? We're going to get rid of some of the silver. No silver for you. No silver for you. Cluttering up my pretty gold. There we go. There we go. Right next door to a beef slayer. There you go. There we go. Making microwave pizza. Can't beat that. When I used to be 40 pounds heavier, I used to love my microwave pizzas. Whew. Loved them way too much, which was why I was 40 pounds heavier. There we go. There's all our gold. It's a nice big honker. So, since we all know it's going to be about 1.3, everyone should guess on how much this weighs. Here, we'll drop it a couple times. Here. Just for the sound, no looking. Now sound with the looking. I'll leave it in the center of the pan, so if you have one of these pans, you'll know about how big that is. Yeah. I'm going to guess 1 point. Oh. Just for the nugget, I'm going to guess 1.66. 1.66 is where I'm going to go with that. But all right. Oh, that was quick, man. That went by much quicker tonight than I thought. That means y'all gonna have to look at my ugly mug more tonight. All right, let's shrink down the gold. Oh wait, is the nugget? The nugget's not even in the picture. Hold on. There we go. Let the pan float around so you can see it. Telling people to guess the weight on something they couldn't even see. There we go. All right, let me open up chat, catch up with them. Donna, thank you very much, Donna, trying to get me when I'm not paying attention. 0.45. 0.19. Man. You see, the bag is guaranteed 1.3, so you should be able to guess just based off of how much other gold is in there. So 0.4, 0.63, 0.715. So 0.24. 2.14. Man, Pierre, I hope. If that bag has 2.14 on it, man, dude, he's not making any profit. Hmm. Oh no, you forgot to hit the like button. Come on, man. We know that's the only reason I let y'all look at my ugly mug for free. And so you'll hit that like button. You know. That's a good fun bag of Paydirt. It's never gonna take you a long time with the flash in the pan Paydirt. He does make it pretty easy to go through, so I have to find out how much he'll buy that back for, because he does buy gold. He says he pays 100%, something like that. So I would just lose shipping. But, so yeah, I was trying to see if I had something else I could pan out real quick, but I really don't. Unless I want to buy more Paydirt, and I don't. So throw the picker on the scale. Here, we'll do that. Here, let me dry it up for a second. I have my scale out already from shooting the championship. Dry it, turn on my scale, let it warm up for a second. And make sure, while we're waiting for this, make sure one of my mods will drop the hidden link. Make sure you go leave a comment on the hidden video so you can win a bag of Paydirt tonight, because it's still going to be given away. Even if it's a short show, even if tonight's a short show, still going to be giving away a Tuesday Tailings bag of Paydirt to somebody, unless you've already won before. And then you'll also, if you win, you get an entry into the 1 ounce gold silver bar. 1 ounce silver bar will be giving away in August, or what is it? September 1st, something like that. I mean, something like that. The first Tuesday in September. That's when we'll be giving it away. So, all right, the scale's all warmed up. Will be, in case you haven't, here we'll take your guess. See, like I say, it feels kind of light. It feels kind of light. I don't know. I think I might have guessed too much. Oh, that was close. No. So I waited up. I'll let. And see what everyone's guesses were. Won't be a prize other than saying you guessed, but there you go. Here, I'll even put, here, let me put it in the panning cam real close. So that's what we got. Take your guess. Now, again, it is a 1.3 gram bag of Paydirt. Here, I'll show y'all. I'm trying to make this easy for y'all. And that's the other gold I recovered. So that picker plus that gold has to weigh 1.33 grams. The minimum on this bag is 1.33 grams. So you figure if there's 1.35 in there, that picker is part of it. Or nugget. That nugget has to sit in there. So oh, I knew somebody was going to guess 420. But no, some people are close. Oh, Big Texas is close. Big Texas. I think Big Texas is as close as we're going to get to it. Yeah, we'll put that. We'll jump it back in there. There we go. Eventually that will make it into one of the Patreon bags. So there's always a guess. Somebody always guesses 420. It doesn't matter how much is in something, you know. Somebody will have a nugget the size of their head and somebody's going to guess 420. Hey, Metal Fender guy, how's it going? Appreciate you coming in. Appreciate you joining the show. Steven Schwant, thank you for being here. I think I saw you earlier and I didn't say hi, but thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I have all my cords everywhere. I still have not optimized my studio for all my cords. And my laptop thing still, I need to build a better one. I just never have time. So make sure you go leave a comment for the Tuesday tailings. And as always, YouTube and its affiliates have nothing to do with the giveaway. It's 100% by me to give back to people in the community. So this is it. It's got 0.25 grams of gold in it, or about that amount. Might have a little bit more. Might have a little bit less if you don't find it all, but it's got about a 1/4 gram of gold in there. So, all right. 0.58 grams. That's how much that little nugget weighed. So, and it's right above you, T-Rep. You just gotta look. It's right above you, T-Rep. Scroll up a little bit. Well, I appreciate you coming in a second time. Usually I run people off with my ugly mug the first time. So they only usually come back a second time if they catch me during the show when I'm panning or something. They're like, oh man, that was black gloves. That's it. Oh, I can deal with this. Then they come back and they're like, oh Lord, there's ugly mugs on here. What's happening? Hey, 3 Sky Warrior, how's it going? Appreciate it. Cottonwood Trails Gold Camp, appreciate you being here as well. So, let me pull out. Just spilled some gold. So here we go. Let me see everyone who's ineligible. Who's ineligible? SRIP63, John Gear, Ryan C, Dave B, Jeremy Gilbreth, and Mr. Minix. You are all ineligible because you've already won before. Big Texas won before, but he is a Patreon member, so he gets to not be ineligible. I might, after this 12, I think I might change that up. I don't like having to keep track of who's Patreon members and who's not, especially with everyone jumping them. But for this 12, we're still going to do it that way. Then after that, I think I'm going to make something special if you're a Patreon member. It'll be something extra that I'll throw in if you win. So it'll make it more, you know, because you're supporting me and you're doing this, we'll figure out something. I'll put something else extra in there. Good thing you found it. It would have posted again before we do it again. But yeah, YouTube does it sometimes. Even on here, the scroll won't work. It drives me crazy sometimes if it doesn't work. Yeah, I really wish I wish Nightbot you could teach him, like, if you say the same word to say different things, but you can't. Unfortunately, Nightbot, you know, he's slow. He can only learn so much. So if you tell him one thing, that's all he can say. He can't remember multiple things. So I tried to find it. And then I didn't want to go get a whole bunch, you know, of different bots. So, you know, I was telling everybody, see, I still have my whole thing set up over here for the championship. I just spilled the gold. When I put down the bag of Paydirt, I knocked over somebody's gold all over the table. So who is that? Oh, that's Gold Nugget Man's gold too. Luckily, it's all on the piece of paper, so I'm going to have to pick that up. And I will say, one thing I will tell you, the thing I was worried about the absolute most when I was shooting the first part of the championship and so far the second part of the championship was spilling the gold. I was so nervous, especially in the first championship, that with those 8 things of gold there, that I was going to pick up one, accidentally drop it or something, and knock everybody's gold everywhere and just ruin the entire video. Because there's no going back. There's no do-overs if you knock over all the gold and it all mixes, you know. So I can tell you that was my nightmare. So Luckily, it didn't happen. So, and I did shoot the very beginning of the second part where I have the gold out. So I left it out just in case I need to reshoot in case of audio or something, but I know the total amount. So, but I can tell you, whenever you shoot video, sometimes, most of the time, you don't worry about what happens in a video. If you say something, you can edit it out and stuff like that. And even if I'm doing a review, if I spill the gold, and I've done it before where I've gone to lift up the tray of gold and spilled it and I had to spend, 30 minutes with a magnifying glass making sure I got every single little piece. But if you're doing like 8, you can't, there's no do-overs. If I mix some of Gold Nugget Man's in with somebody else's, then, it's a done deal. No, I was just thinking about old Sasquatch yesterday. I haven't heard from him in a while. I haven't even seen him on Facebook or anything. That'll fender guy. I'm sure I'm usually pretty good at not spilling any gold, and if I do, it's usually always on my table. So, I'm pretty good about not losing any on the floor. Usually, if it's on the floor, it's because I'll drop a piece. I'll be holding the piece and I'll drop it, and then I search until I find it. Hey, Mika, thank you for joining the show. I think I saw Doug post somewhere recently, so. But old Sasquatch, I only see him really on this show. Doug, I see on some other people's stuff, leaving comments and stuff. But all right, let me go. Here we're going to get rid of pan and cam. Bye-bye, pan and cam. And let me start getting stuff ready for the giveaway. We can give away some gold. Let y'all get out of here by 8. And there's no Flash either. Flash in your pants, not even doing a show. So y'all can't leave y'all and let y'all go watch him because he's off for the night too. He's on vacation. But here, let me go. Make sure I have everything set up. Go get some links. Let me go make sure all the comments are going through. I haven't even checked yet. There we go. Yep, all the comments are going through. There we go. There we go. So y'all got like 2 or 3 minutes. If one of the mods wants to post the hidden link, you've got 2 or 3 minutes before we will do the giveaway. Texting day the other week. Pan in the Can. Yeah, I've done 2 reviews or 3 reviews on Pan in the Can. I think 3 reviews on Pan in the Can. They're not very good. So I just did one I think this year. I think I did a Pan in the Can this year. I think I did their fever reliever. I think that's in the title, fever reliever for it. But it was this year. And I even had them double the gold in it. And I think I ended up with like a 33% ROI. So if you go to my website, Miller Prospecting, I think I have one that says the lowest 25 ROIs on the sidebar. They're in there. So yeah, Pan in the Can is not very good, Paydirt. What's that? The Nip and Tuck Mine. So Nip and Tuck Mine makes all its money selling Paydirt, obviously. So unless you're talking about like my pan. Where's my pan at can? Yeah, see. My canned Paydirt was awesome. See, this canned Paydirt, this was some awesome stuff. Everyone will tell you that. That was awesome. But the pan in the can that you buy online, no, it wasn't very good. I think 30% ROI. Give it to MJ, all right. I know, it's really, but that's typically, if somebody has a good name doesn't mean that they're going to have a good product, It's the same thing with the people that own the Gold Rush, Paydirt, they did horrible with that. I mean, they could have sold, I mean, they could have actually, the people that had the Gold Rush Paydirt, they could have given you a 60, 50% ROI, 50% ROI, and they would have made so much bank. I mean, they would have made so much money, but instead they chose to just put 2 or 3 pieces of gold in every little one, except for the bonus ones. And people would buy one, and then they'd go start buying other Paydirt if they wanted to stay in the hobby, you know. It was just, they were thinking sell one and done. That was it, so. I know it was this year I did it, and it was a fever reliever, but I did it, and I have done other reviews from them. So typically, like if I give somebody a bad review, I'll try to come back like a year or two later to see if they got better. And I think I did a review with 2 of their reviews like 2 years ago or something like that. And I was like, well, maybe they got better. You know, I saw they started, you could add more gold, and I was like, well, I'll double the gold. And I think my original review, I think I got like a 26% ROI or something like that. And then with double the gold, I got like 30. It's like, that's not doubling the gold. You know, if you're going to double the gold, I should get a 50, 60%. Oh, HD, do you have a can in your mailbox? I know I told you I was mailing it out like that day, and it actually took me like 3 days to mail it out because, you know, the post office is like 2 blocks away. Yeah. How much we can? No, this one's for my shelf. It's the last can I had. That's why I have a can in a bucket because they were the last ones I had. And I was trying to clean out. I have very limited space in this studio, so I was trying to clean it out for all my extra goodies because I have 2 new Paydirts coming out sometime, and I have all their supplies. So I have the pan in a can, the pan Paydirt coming out. I have more of these coming out. Those will be probably next month. And then I have my own fever reliever coming out probably next year, probably December or next year at that. So, and then I have one more after that. But, you know, once I get the supplies, so typically like these buckets, I think I had to buy like 30 of them, and I only sold 12. And then I sold 12 more later on, or gave 12 away, something like that. So I always get a couple extras, and that was the last one I had, so. I know you could have. I told you to stop by and we'd get tacos or something, but you were so mad hungry to go get your prospecting gear, brother. And I don't blame you. You had a long drive. So you didn't want to just stop and get tacos, then it would have made the drive even longer. No, I will say, I actually got some from the Gold Rush. I mean, I've probably panned out. I'm a sucker for Gold Rush. I'm still bidding. I still try to buy bags when I see them on eBay, even to this day, and I know they're bad bags. I just like them. I have gotten some good bags. I actually got, I think, a 100% ROI from one, but I bought it real cheap. Like, it was like their $30 bag, and I got it for like $5 or $6 off of like, off like Poshmark or something. I mean, I got it ridiculously cheap off of Poshmark. So, but I think I've gotten 2 decent bags. I've probably panned out 30 bags of their Paydirt, and I think I've gotten 2 pretty decent ones. But most of the time, it was just 3 pieces. I actually know who supplied all their gold. So I've talked to the guy who supplied all their gold a few times about it, you know. And they were very specific about the gold they wanted, the size of the gold they wanted, and how much gold they wanted, because they knew, you know, how much was going in all their bags. So I was collecting Paydirt, a hobby of the Paydirt sits on your porch. Well, it doesn't always. It's the same thing with golf clubs. Let's say if I enjoyed golf, the odds are I would get 2 or 3 drivers. I'd get a couple putters. I'd get a couple 9s and stuff like that. But I wouldn't bring them all to the golf course, would you? You'd say, well, you know, I'm going on this one. This is a weather one. You know, this has got a fast field. I'm going to bring these golf clubs with me. Oh, no. Oh, no. I forgot. Set alarm. But, so you won't bring all your drivers with you. It's the same thing. You can have Paydirt, and eventually you'll pan it out. The people that collect stuff on their shelf, they typically have it on their shelf, but they still pan out a lot. You know, I know one of the people that has a ton on their shelf. They go out dredging all the time and spend hours and hours dredging. You know, it's just part of a hobby. You know, I know people that race RC drones and things like that, but they'll have 20 or 30 RC drones at their house. They're only going to be racing one that day, maybe 2, you know. People that collect guns. If somebody's hobby is guns, I guarantee you they're not going to the range with all 400 guns. They're going to the gun range with 3 or 4 guns, you know? I've had odd luck with Gold Rush bags. Triple Rockhound, thank you for joining us. Yeah, the Gold Rush bags are from the show. These are actually from the show. This website, which was funny. So they came out with the show, and they didn't even they didn't buy the domain name Gold Rush. They actually had the Paydirt shop or something, or paydirt.com or something like that. It had something Paydirt in the title. They didn't own the Gold Rush domain. Somebody actually does own the Gold Rush domain, and they sell really bad Paydirt too. So. Yeah, buying 2 bags, putting one on the shelf. So, but all of these are empty. See, these Gold Rush ones are empty. Most of these are empty. A lot of these are empty. They're just filled with peanuts. So I've been trying to get some full ones. I've been trying to find, they actually had I think it was a 5-pound, the Parker's Gold Rush bag. That's the one I want to find for my shelf. I really like that one because Parker's the only one I kind of like on the show. I haven't watched the show in years and years, but when I did watch it, I did like Parker. So I've been trying to get one of the Parker's ones, but I just have not seen any up on eBay for a while. So I'm sure one will turn up eventually. Someone will find one in a garage sale or something, and I'll overpay for it and it'll sit on my shelf. But all right, let me see. I'll actually drop it because I'm right here. Drop me the link one more time. Make sure you go leave a comment, and then we're going to go give away a bag of Tuesday tailings with a 1/4 gram of gold in it, and also a chance in September to win the 1-ounce silver prospector bar. Ginger Japan. I know. I really wish I'd have kept his sake jar. He sent me one and I panned it out, or maybe I did a mail call for him or something. Oh, that was a good one. He's still around. I still watch his shorts. He does a lot of shorts now, vending machine shorts. He's a great guy still. I still talk to him every once in a while. Still send him a message every once in a while. Now, ineligible again is SRIP63, John Gear, Ryan C., Dave B., Jeremy Gilbreth, and Mr. Minix. You're all still ineligible because you've already won this batch of 12. Now, Big Texas also won because since he's a Patreon member, he's still going to win again. And I closed my chat. Like, why did I do that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have it. Where is it? Yeah, here it is. Yeah, Ghost Mountain. We'll be doing this one the last Tuesday of the month. The last Tuesday of the month. Culver's Ghost Town Paydirt. I'm excited for this one. I'm always excited for any Paydirt. You know? Even bad Paydirts I know that don't have gold in them, I get excited for them. So, you know. Yeah. I'm excited. I do have on my schedule an Australian month again. I have an Australian month again coming up. It's going to be a couple months from now. It's a couple months, but I'm excited for that one. So I'm always excited for Paydirt, pan out Paydirt, especially new Paydirts. I'm always excited for them. So, like, even though, you know, I was actually excited. I was actually thinking about re-reviewing Eureka Gold Sands, and I was excited that just the thought of panning out his stuff again. You know, I haven't panned it out in years, even though I know it's not going to be very good. But then I saw Backyard Prospecting did it. So I was like, well, I don't need to do it. I still know now he's still got his excuses and stuff. So, all right, let me shrink down my ugly mug. Let me go pull the link first. Let me go pull my link. And then we're going to give away a bag of Paydirt. So there we go. Shrink down the ugly mug. Give some stuff away. Oh, why isn't it here? Oh, I didn't fix it. That's why. Oh, Dylan. There we go. Now it's going to work. That was something I didn't check earlier. So there we go. Now we'll shrink down the ugly mug and give some stuff away. So there we go. Let me see. Yeah, if you go through my last, see on my website now, I have on the left, I have the last 100 reviews I did. I think it's in there somewhere. Yeah, there's Pan in a Can Paydirt. There you go, 17.96%. That's what I got. And that was a double the gold one, 17.96. Oh, I didn't even remember it was that bad. Oh, that's bad. Oh, man. Oh. I don't know. You can't see it. I probably didn't scroll up there. But see, there you go. Pan in a Can Paydirt, 17.96. Review number 308. So if you want to go look and see. And now that was one of their fever relievers, but in the bottom, yeah, and if you go to see at the bottom here, worst 25 ROIs of all time, number 23% and 23%, Pan in a Can. There, Pan in a Can Paydirt. And that was the actual can one that I did. So the other one was their fever reliever. All right, let's go give some gold away. A lot more gold, more than 17% ROI. Fetch those names, include replies. If I pull someone's name that's already won before, because everyone leaves comments and they feel free to leave comments even if you've won before, we'll just ignore you and go to somebody else. There we go. Let's pick the winner. There we go. I mean, he was just, it's so funny. I was just looking at last week's video and you said you hadn't won in 5 months. So now it's been 5 months and you've won. You didn't win during the Patreon show because that's when you were saying you hadn't won in Patreon in a while. But you did win one of the Tuesday night shows, brother. So everyone needs to start just telling how long it's been since they won. But HD Shovelhead. Now, of course, isn't it always? He must follow the rules. He must post something in live chat before the end of the show. Otherwise, he is disqualified. So let me just ban HD really quickly so he can't post. Well, there you go, brother. HD Shovelhead's the winner. HD posted? My, oh my. That was so fast, too. There you go. Now everyone's going to start saying when they last won. Joey ran it over a year. He's a mod. Of course he won. Rocky Mountain. You've never won? Well, I mean, you've won on the Patreon. You've won on Patreon though, huh? Yeah, there's a lot of people that haven't won on the Tuesday shows. You got to remember, I only do like 4 Tuesday shows a month. So what's that? How many? That's like 48 prizes a year. So, and usually, anywhere from 60 to 100 people show up. So the original idea for my Tuesday night shows was going to be you could only win once. That was going to be it. You could win once a year and that was going to be it. But then I thought, well, people wouldn't come anymore because they'd be like, well, I can't win. Once they won, why come for the rest of the year? So, but then I also thought it'd be such a pain in the butt to keep track of, especially once we got later in the year. So somebody would end up winning twice and everyone would get mad. But congratulations, HD. He got another win in before the end of the year. And he did a bonus prize. You also get an entry into the 1 ounce silver bar. So you might win twice. You still might win again, too. So it's only 12 people. So you got a 1 in 12 shot of winning a silver bar, too. No, but so Saturday, I don't even know what video I have coming out Saturday. I honestly don't even know. I've been so focused on getting the second part for the championship shot that I don't even know if I have anything ready for Saturday. I'll have something on Saturday. I just don't remember what it is now because my mind is a total blank. But I do have a video coming out Saturday. It might be a Flower Gold Wizards video. It might be something to do with Flower Gold Wizards. I think that might be it's on my schedule because I didn't plan on shooting it until tomorrow, and I haven't even looked yet to see what it was because I was so focused on other things. But so it's either going to be Flower Gold Wizards or something to do with 100% ROI. So one of those two is going to be on Saturday. It might be a Paydirt review. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just, I'm an old man who just loves Paydirt. So we're going to have a video on Saturday, and then next Tuesday we're going to be panning something out as well, which I don't remember as well. I need to put a giant checklist over here. It's funny, on my computer upstairs, I have everything on notepads, but I don't want to move all the notepads down here every time I do a live show. Yeah. I know. So the championship, even though it will be shot, it still won't be out until September. It'll be the first Saturday in September. Part 2 will be out. So anyone who's not, Patreon will probably see it a week or 10 days early, just so they can see. Just because I'll have had it shot and edited before then, because, I need to start working it. There's so much Paydirt and so much to go through. It takes forever to pan out 8 bags of Paydirt multiple times. And I didn't want any of the bags to be special orders because I think a lot of these were 3-pound bags, and I didn't want a special, like, oh, make this a 8-ounce bag because it's for a championship, and Dylan's lazy, doesn't want to be panning out 16 3-pound bags. So, but I will have a video out Saturday, and then next Tuesday we're going to be panning something out as always. Oh, actually, it might be a gem video Saturday. I have to see what my son says, but it might be. I know that's for this month. I am doing a gem review this month, so I don't know if it's this Saturday or not. I'll have to find out when my son comes in if he wants to shoot it or not. So, but he comes over, we'll shoot that Friday, I think. But again, I have something coming out Saturday. I know I do. My mind's mush right now, headache and all. So, but Saturday we will have something, and this Tuesday we will be panning out something. I always have something on my shelf of wonder over here to pan out. So. Mad Hatter's in the house? Is he here? Or is somebody saying they haven't seen him in a while? Hey, brother, how's it going, brother? Yeah, a little late. Yeah, you're at the very end, brother, but I appreciate you popping in, even for a second. I always appreciate that. Hopefully you've been well. I'll even stick around for another 2 or 3 minutes so everyone can say hi to you, so. But everyone else, I appreciate everyone who showed up. I always appreciate everyone who shows up. I appreciate Flash in the Pan Paydirt very much for the tip. Donna, thank you very much. I appreciate both y'all. Appreciate that very much. Appreciate everyone who showed up for the show, dealt with my ugly mug, watched me pan out some Paydirt. So listen to Nightbot go off over and over, telling you the same facts over and over. Beerman, thank you for putting me up on the big screen. Great shop. I watched GS's video, I told you, so I enjoyed that. So, but I think I'm going to get out of here. I really am. I'm actually going to go watch the Gold Vlogs video with Mike Vendetta, who didn't even show up tonight to tell me, or didn't even text me or nothing to tell me about this. So, but I appreciate everyone here. Saturday we'll have a video. Next Tuesday we'll hang out some more and pan out some more Paydirt, or maybe go through some gem Paydirt, because if I do the gem review, I've got actually 2 of the gems. Maybe I have to see. Once I shoot the video, I don't know if it's going to be able to translate well to a Tuesday night show or not. So we'll have to find out. But I have something, like I said, shelves of wonder over here for the Tuesday show. So we'll do something. But okay, I'm out of here. Hope everyone has a great week, and hopefully I'll see you all Saturday for my new premiere or for whatever the video is. And if not, I hope I see everyone on Tuesdays and we'll all hang out. But I'm out of here. Have a great time. See you all next time.